In this video, I'm going to show you what you need to train AKC scent work. At the novice level, you have birch oil. You want to cut the tip off of cotton swabs, use a dropper, and put 2 drops of oil on each cotton swab. Store it in a glass jar. These scented swabs will literally last years in a glass jar. When I first start training, I'm going to put one of the scented swabs in, I use floral tubes. They're plastic, they have a little hole on the end. When you put the scented swab in, the odor can escape. Put it in a tin, that oil's going to pool in the tin, and your dog will easily have access to oil. After the tin, and this is just a standard quart size, you can get it at any hardware store that sells paint. Once they learn to find odor in the tin, then I use delivery boxes. All sizes, it doesn't matter, as long as they're big enough the dog can stick his nose in and small enough that they can reach it and stick their nose in. So you don't want a dachshund with a 24-inch tall box. So basically a box that's appropriate size for your dog. At the novice level in an AKC, at every level in AKC, you have interior, exterior, container, and buried searches. At novice, the container searches are all identical boxes. There's 10 cardboard boxes, identical size, and the judge will put odor in one scent vessel and put it in one box. Your dog has to find that. In the interior search, again, it's going to be in a scent vessel first, and then it can be on a bookshelf, it can be under some papers on a table, it can be inside a pen, in a pen holder, it can be in a drawer, it can be just about anywhere where the dog has access to odor. Outside, it can be in a flower pot, it can be under a rock, it can be inside the foliage of a plant. In buried, you put the scented swab in a T-ball and bury it in a container with sand. This is a standard size plastic storage bin that's 17 inches by 11 1/8. It has a snapping lid where the handles snap on. You put a standard size cookie sheet on it, and after you've buried the odor, you snap that cookie sheet in place, and now your dog can't dig. At the advanced level, the buried search is water. Same size container. You have an aquarium suction cup and tube, and you put the scent inside the tube. Fill the container with water, and the suction cup will stick to the bottom, and the dog will access odor from the water, and you put a grate on top also so your dog doesn't go swimming. So to get started, before you do any element search, an element is interior, exterior, container, or buried. To get started, you at least want paint cans, you at least want odor, you're going to need a dropper, you need a glass bottle to save your scented swabs. It could be a small 1 ounce, ½ ounce, a little bit bigger jar, but it needs to be glass. The oil will definitely corrupt the plastic if it's in longer than an hour or two. When I retrieve my scent vessels at the end of a trial, a lot of times I just toss the scent vessel because it's almost like the oil has glued the cotton onto the plastic. It corrupted both the cotton swab and the plastic. Make sure you have tweezers, because if you touch that scented swab, now you are going to smell like birch oil or anise or clove or cypress for at least a couple days, and your dog is going to know it. Most of all, have fun and happy training.